What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and as you can see in the top right of the actual lobby we have right here, which you can see is actually there. It's not like a little bit of Photoshop magicry or whatever else. We have under 11 days left until the live event to end off this season, which is set to happen on December 2nd. And the reason why that is very important is because this video's got some leaks. And by some leaks, I mean we're going to be showcasing a loading screen that is the key art to load into the live event, the whole entire name of it and everything else. So keep that in mind, but as you can tell by the title, it has to relate to Eminem. So let's go ahead and go to our locker real quick here and look through some of these cosmetics. Now, something I do want to mention real quickly here is that the Eminem skin is not currently decrypted. We have a lot of images and stuff that I'll show to you guys a little bit later in the video though, so keep that in mind. But our first skin here is this nice little boyo, right? You remember him? You remember him from previous seasons? Well, you might be like, why is he here, right? This is an NPC for the upcoming live event, and while he has this nice little suit design, if we turn him around very slowly here, you'll notice that he is a security guard. That is right, our boy no longer works for the Midas family, and instead he's getting a job as security for the live event. Next up, we have this skin right here, which is currently a little odd. A lot of people have been mentioning the hair is like Spider-Gwen's hair, practically the exact same model and everything, mixed with some other designs and things going on here. This appears to be another NPC for the live event when we have all the stuff going down, but it could also potentially become a skin in the near future because, I mean, it's fully modeled, right? It has its own unique body mesh and everything else, so I wouldn't be surprised if they went ahead and sold this to hype up the live event once it releases. Now, in terms of other stuff, I will go ahead and show you guys the broken built-in emote right here, which doesn't really have anything too crazy. Of course, it looks a little weird because we're using a built-in emote on a currently encrypted skin, but this is the built-in mask up emote for the Slim Shady skin once it releases in the item shop. And then as we go down here, this is the Big Bang loading screen with a description of "It's a whole new world out there," and this right here is the official loading screen for the live event this season. I know that sounds a little weird to say. What do you mean? We have Eminem as a loading screen for the live event? That is correct. This is what you're going to see when you load into the event when it actually happens. And I know Epic Games is probably a little upset about this whole entire situation because of the fact that this wasn't supposed to be decrypted, right? But it just so happened to be there in the files for us to see. Now, for the second part of the video, we have to actually go over to my Twitter account to showcase some of these different variants to you guys. So let me go ahead and pop that up on screen for you right now. It's a little bit smaller, so I'll shrink it up for you. As you can see right here, we have a few different Eminem skin variants. You have this magma variant right here. You have like a helmet, or I guess like a headphone variant for Slim Shady, and then that masked up like demonic variant for Slim Shady down here as well. And there will be two different skins. You have the Marshall Nevermore skin, which is the one on the left, and then you have the Slim Shady skin as another skin you're able to actually purchase in the item shop. These will be sold before the live event actually happens, so just keep that in mind. Now, something that is very important to mention is that for the Marshall Nevermore skin, there will be a bundle, and if you purchase a skin and then attend the Big Bang live event on December 2nd, you'll receive the Magma version of Marshall as a free bonus, meaning that this variant right here, this like Magma Marshall variant, is a event exclusive. So if you purchase the skin when it returns later down the line in Chapter 5 or whatever else, and you never actually attended the Big Bang event, you're just locked out of this entirely, right? So this is something to keep in mind. They're bringing it back similar to the J Balvin, event a long time ago, where you get a special variant if you purchase the cosmetic and then go to the live event with that purchased cosmetic, which does play a little bit into the FOMO aspect of everything else. Now, of course, we also have this skin right here, and I know this image of Jonesy is very scary, so I'll switch off of it, which is codenamed Underground Rebel, and it's going to be sold before the live event as well, and it appears to be related to the live event. It's basically Jonesy in what appears to be like a jeans designed outfit, with like a purple shirt and everything else, a very rebel themed aesthetic that isn't normal of what we've seen from Jonesy before, but it also has two variants. This is the Noir variant, and then we have a Toon variant as well, which will have the black outline and everything else like you've seen with Toon Meowscles and all that type of stuff. But of course, it is interesting to see all of these skins get added back to back to back, and even more, Eminem cosmetics, such as right here with the Shady Boombox back bling that is reactive to music, and the Shady Double Saw pickaxe, which is reactive to hitting weak points. So who knows what's going down here, right? I mean, if we look at the actual key art for the live event and everything else, I'll go ahead and show it in full screen for you again. It is such an odd thing to see because of the fact that we know we're getting a live event. We know that it's being advertised with Eminem. They're going to sell Eminem cosmetics before the event even happens, and some, normal Fortnite characters and everything else themed up with different gear and aesthetics for the event. But we also know that this is one of the the biggest events we've ever seen in the game, with around 1 gigabyte, right? Like a whole entire gigabyte, upwards to like 1.5 gigabytes of compressed file sizes, making this practically the biggest event we've ever seen. To the point where I feel that it's not just going to be an Eminem concert, even though it's being advertised as that, but I feel it'll be a lot more than that, right? There's got to be, you know, the big bang or whatever from the live event, you know, with the meteor, the 0 point, the cube island, everything else, where all this is going to collide together. But I think they're going to actually tease it off like it's Travis Scott's event, for example, where we have a massive event on the Battle Royale island, and then of course, while the event's going on, all of the main storyline pieces and everything else are happening in the background. But of course, I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about all this type of stuff? What do you think about these new cosmetics? And are you excited for the live event knowing that it's going to be featuring Eminem? I'm definitely at least a little bit intrigued on what's going down here, but we gotta stay tuned for whatever gets announced very, very soon. So until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later with another video, and peace out.